Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about the Ninja Turtles. And how the last Ronin, which is like one of my favorite Ninja Turtle stories of all time, started out as a comic book story, right? Now, it's getting its own game. Apparently, I'm taking this with a grain of salt a little bit. I haven't read this article yet. So, we're in this adventure together. So let's give this a read, shall we? The Last Ronin, TMNT's darkest storyline, is getting its own game. The vice president of Paramount Games has just it's the vice paramount of Paramount Games, okay. The vice president of Paramount Games has just announced TMNT The Last Ronin, based on the popular grim dark comic series of 2020, inspired by God of War. Okay. Well, that alone doesn't tell us much. It seems like a great moment to be a fan of the Ninja Turtles, because after 2016's Mutants in Manhattan by Platinum Games, everything has been going well for the Friendly Amphibians. From Shredder's Revenge to the Cowabunga Collection, which I got both games, and oh my lord, Shredder's Revenge, the Cowabunga Collection. If you guys are like huge Ninja Turtle fans, you guys will enjoy both the Cowabunga Collection and Shredder's Revenge, because both games are love letters to Ninja Turtle fans, pretty much. Anyways, from Shredder's Revenge, which I didn't click on the image. Sorry, Boomer did. Okay, sorry. But from Shredder's Revenge to the Cowabunga Collection, far from having said their last word, the Turtles will continue with more adventures, and the one we are talking about today seems to be really ambiguous. This was been announced by Doug Rosen, vice president of Paramount Games, revealing the development of a third-person action adventure with hints of RPG with a darker tone has just begun. To give us an idea, Rosen has mentioned the recent God of War games as an example of what they're trying to do. They are doing. There we go. Blah. Word today. The most ambiguous game in the history of the Turtles. Although they did not specify the full name of the game, it will be based on the comic storyline The Last Ronin, a collection of 5 volumes released in 2020 that tells a much more raw story than what we are used to with the Turtles. It is set in the future version of New York City, where the king of crime is Shredder's grandson, and one of the protagonists will have to face him because of the other 3 turtles are dead. We won't say which of them survived yet, so not to spoil those who want to read this story before playing the game, but what seems certain is that this will be focused on a single-player story, as opposed to the latest releases of the characters, which have been cooperative modes. I don't think we really got a single-player Ninja Turtle game since the Ninja Turtle game that was based off the 2007 movie. The other Turtle games that I personally played that I can remember, outside of the Game Boy game that was based on the 2003 series, were all multiplayer. So I'm very excited to play this game, especially since if it's a single player, I'm really curious how they're going to do this. I got faith in them. I'm just really curious. I'm not saying that they can't do it. Just I'm like I said, really curious. Although the games will have only one protagonist, it will have the weapons of the 4 turtles. That is, Leonardo's swords, or katanas as the technical term is, Donatello's bow staff, Raphael's scythe, and Michelangelo's nunchakus. It should also noted. It also should be noted that during the story of the comic, the main turtle hallucinates with flashbacks, which, according to Ronin, suggests that we could control the other members of the group in specific scenes. Now, that would be cool. That would be badass if we could do. Like, I would would be so up to do that. Now, if you are like me, who has read the last Ronin comic, which I loved it, which I will link my 6 reviews that I did in the description below. So if you guys want to see how I feel about the 6 episode arc and get spoiled on who is the last Ronin, if you guys hadn't read it, just check the description. I will give you guys links to those reviews, because I will also take this article's lead and not spoil who the last Ronin is for any of you guys who hasn't read it or seen any reviews of it. But that would be cool, being able to go back and play out as the other turtles as they die. Now, minor spoiler, I would say minor, but even Splinter said when the turtle who's the last Ronin is the last Ronin, and so are we going to also be able to play it as Splinter? I mean, sure, the last Ronin hallucinates his brothers, sure, and it'd be very cool to play as the brothers, but I don't really think that we got any game outside of the Super Smash Bros. Ninja Turtle game that we were allowed to play as Splinter, if memory serves me right. I don't think we were able to play as Splinter in that game. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a hot minute since I played. I think it was called Ninja Turtles Brawl. But I don't think we ever really got to be able to have that chance to play as Splinter. Having that chance? Ooh, that would be an extra bonus. So I think we should be able to play as Splinter. At least a little bit. At least because there's this part where Splinter's just with one of the turtles, right? Without really giving anything major away. So it would be cool for that moment to be able to swap between being able to play as Splinter and being able to play as Donatello or Leonardo or Michelangelo, Raphael, whatever turtle that might be. And I take that back. We're able to play as Splinter in the Strider's Revenge game. I think Strider's Revenge is the only Ninja Turtle game we were able to play as Splinter in. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know there's multiple Ninja Turtle games, and I'll admit I have not played all the Ninja Turtle games at the moment. Now I'm excited. But yeah, assuming that this comes out, like with the Cowabunga collection, like with Strider's Revenge, I will, no doubt, getting the game on the PlayStation 5, 4 probably as well, and the Switch. Because I got the Cowabunga collection on the Switch and the PlayStation. I got the Strider's Revenge on the Switch and the PlayStation. So at this point, it's kind of been a tradition of mine that I whatever Ninja Turtle game I may play or I may get. I will get on the PlayStation and Switch. At this point, I gotta keep up the collection. But, anyways, What do you beautiful people think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another, and we'll talk to you fellow mutants later.